test, and then I really admire that you have picked up very fast. Assembly is, once you practice, is very easy, but when you come to when problem arrives, that you need skills, and the skill of troubleshooting is the reverse of what you should be actually assembling. So by means troubleshooting, you have to really go through your circuit diagram and look at what are the possibilities. Now there are a few approaches. One is to use all the connection where you have contact, close, open, identify them as you go through with your displacement, time diagram, and your sequence, your group. And what you should do is maybe you can approach the normal way from left to right, and then the grouping. Right, you can select the last group to identify whether your last group is correct or not. For example, here is B, A plus, A minus, C plus, C minus, and last B minus. So B minus and C minus is one group. Right, you may want to take a look at whether the end or the last group is correct or not. The light should be on. So you have observed all these things. The starting usually is correct. So what you normally have in mind is the push button that goes to the first memory latch, where you know that the switch is always the last in the sequence. That means that kicks the last solenoid. Follow? And if front and back all correct, the rest I will suggest that you go and recheck all your terminals or the contact, whether they are should be closed, should be open. After all, if everything is correct, most likely you have to look at all your links, right? So apart from that, you will be able to have a closer, and I believe that most of you, when you come to the last part, is always mixed up with here. Now, the reverse of possibility of rearranging the sequence, which I think 2 or 3 group of you have experienced that, by actually rearranging the sequence among the connection here. Because you make it wrong, how come A should come out first or B should come out first, the other cylinder return, and so on and so forth. So you have to so-called identify according to the arrangement here and identify the possible fault. So all the relay K1, K2, and see how many terminals are connected correctly. Accordingly, number of open, you count. Number of close, you count. And you see that it's wrong somewhere. You remember the IBET, all the possibility. So you possible connect wrong, then you have to identify which pair, right? Most likely, I think you learn to connect the first pair out here is to, in this sequence especially, is to have the S3, right? S3. Okay, S3 here, close. Okay, so let's see whether it works or not. It doesn't work, right? Can one of you come up and see where's S3? What a volunteer? Where's S3? Where's S3 here? In the right approach. Is it connected to the right contact on the relay? S3? S3 is here, right? The switch, right? So you link yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Yeah, correct. S3 is closed or held open.
Normally open, not close.
Okay, then the K2 then?
Should be close.
Close ah?
Should be close.
K2. This is K1 and K2.
Should be close.
Okay, so you have the switch like this. Oh, I think
Stop already.
I think this K2 you are referring to this one. It's spare, right? So close. Where's the close?
Oh, should be there.
So now Alan has closed shift from open contact because the contact here from the K2 relay, the first pair that actually line in series, right, is dropped wrongly. Okay, so with that, I believe it should be working. Okay, and when it's working, the light on the relay is also running, and respective solenoid will be in the sequence according to the designated sequence. Okay, so you see, just a simple point that is connected wrongly, everything don't work. Okay. Okay. So next time when you troubleshoot, you can adopt this method left to right. Okay. And before that, touch the end. Check the end group and the first group. In between, most likely you will cut short a lot of time taken to do the troubleshooting, and you can become an expert in troubleshooter. Okay?